Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I want to share with you how to play Blue Sky as recorded by the Allman Brothers on guitar. Now this song has some great southern rock licks in it, and we're going to explore a lot of those lines as well as a rhythm part through the entire thing. So when you're done with this video, you'll have one main guitar part to go through the whole song. But before we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, I want to give you a resource right away, and it's going to tie right in with this song, because when it comes to playing these lines that we're going to learn that the Allman Brothers would play in these classic tunes, a lot of it connects to the major scale and also what I call the pentatonic scale, which is a 5-note scale. And so I put together this fretboard guide that shows you those 5 scales and the patterns that I use and how to connect them across the entire neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can click the first link down below as my gift to you. So hope you enjoy that. With that said, let's break it down. All right, so the tune kicks off with some harmonized guitar parts, and there's a rhythm and a couple lead parts. Let me start off with the rhythm. We're in the key of E, and we're gonna go. So you've got this E chord here, and this is just a typical E, all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. And then we're gonna go to an A, and there I just grab that with one finger. This is my index finger barring down. Starting on the 5th string, I'm playing open, 2, 2, 2. Let me do this little move. I call it the Keith Richards move. If you learned Jessica, which is another tune I have on my channel, you see this in that song as well. And what it is, it's like putting, part of a D chord there, but we're keeping the A in the bass. So it's open, 4, 2, 3. And then you go right back to that A with one finger. And then E. So it's 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then repeat. This is a standard strumming pattern you'll see throughout this song, just 1 E and 2 and. So it's down, up, down, down, ba, 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 ba. Then here we go, 1 and 2 and. I just play those all as downs. Then we have the lead on top of that. This is great for working out those pentatonic positions on the guitar. We're going to start out on the 7th fret of the 5th string, slide 9 to 11, then go to the 4th string and go 9, 11, then 9 on the 3rd string. It's really kind of a repeat. That's the same as, just in a different octave. So then 9, 11, slide to 13, 12, 14 on the 2nd string. So then we come down like this. And that's 12 on the 1st string, 14 on the 2nd string, slide down from 13 to 11 on the 3rd string, and then end on 9 there. So and you hear that all the time, that kind of quick slide from, it's like a blues kind of feeling in there when you go. Hear that kind of bluesy sound. So all together it goes. Then again. So I would consider that sort of the main guitar part. Then there's another one that does a harmony. Something like that, that's sort of a higher harmony to. that first part we learned. So I would start with that, and then we go into some rhythm. So that goes twice. Then again. Then we go E, D, A, then E, 2, 3, 4. So here we're gonna play that same strumming pattern, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Then when we get to E, we're gonna count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your intro. Now we actually played a 2-4 bar in there. So we went 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we start with the verse. Now the lyric cue here is walk along the river. Here we're gonna play this. 3, 4. So some strumming, and then we'll go to a lick again at the end. So here, I'm starting out on that E chord, and then I'm going to B, which is a bar chord here on the 2nd fret, 2, 4, 4, 4, then A, then to E. Now these chords are 2 beats each. We'll play that same strumming pattern, 1 E and 2 and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again, E, B, then A, we'll stay on this A the 2nd time for 2 bars. So 1, 2. Then we're gonna go up to this lead lick that sounds like this. So that's starting out bending the 10th fret on the 2nd string. Then bring it down, then 9, then 7. Like this. Then we'll go to the 3rd string and play 8, 6. Okay, that's 1 bar. That's 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. Then we'll go to 9 on the 4th string, 6 on the 3rd string, 7 on the 4th string. So, then finish with this. Love that little part there. That's 7 on the 5th string, 9, 7, 7 on the 4th string. And we're back to the verse progression. So we come from that A chord, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 bars of A, 2, then the riff. We go back to the verse. Same as before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, the 2nd time we have a little variation. So the first time we play that riff that we just learned, the 2nd time we play this riff. 3, 4. All right, so this is a fun climb up lick here. We're starting on the note E. We'll play 7, 9 on the 5th string. Then go to the 4th string and play 6, 7, 6, 9, slide to 11. So that's gonna sound like this. Then we'll play 9 on the 3rd string and then continue walking up. That's now on the 2nd string, 9, 10, 12. Then we bend 12, come back down, 9, and then end on 11 of the 3rd string. So altogether, the 2nd lick goes. All right, now we're at the chorus, and in fact, that last note where we bend up, and then come down, and we end on that 11 there, that's the downbeat of the chorus. So you could leave off that note, you know, and just go to a B chord, and this is where they sing, "You're my blue sky." Here we're gonna play this. 3, 4. Then we're into a really long guitar solo. So let me break down the chords for the chorus. Starting on B, we're going B, A, E, A. Okay, that's essentially the progression. Now each chord lasts 2 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, E, A. Then do it again. B, A, E, A. Then we hang on this A for 2 extra beats. We go 1, 2, and then we go to a B sus chord. And this chord, there's a couple ways you could play it. You could play it from the 5th string down like this, 2, 2, 2, and then open, open. This is gonna ring for 4 counts. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're into the guitar solo. The other way you could play it, this is a great voicing. This is starting on the low E string, 7, 9, 7, 6, open, open. So I might go to that chord if I was playing, say, A here on the 5th fret, and then you can, shift up to that shape there. So from there, we go to the guitar solo. It's a really long guitar solo, but it's essentially just over E, D, and A. Here you can play this. 3, 4. So here I'm going E, I'm playing just a bar chord here at the 7th fret, 7, 9, 9, 9, then down to D. Then I bring that over and go to an A shape there. So you could do it here with those chords, or you could do bar. I kind of like bar chords for the guitar solo, just because that's what it sounds like to me on the recording. So 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a. It's this little kind of syncopation there on the D. That's 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. You do kind of a mute strum and then come in on that D chord. 4 E and a 1. Just a quick little syncopation there. 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So that goes over and over for the guitar solo, and then we come out of it with the lick again. So that's how we get out of the solo, as we play that lick, which we saw earlier in the song. We saw this in the first time through the verse. We went on the 10th fret, that bend there on the 2nd string, and come down 10, 9, 7, 9, 6, 9, 6, 7. Now before we did that little lick, but this time in the solo, we just hit that last note. So it goes. From there, we go back, we do another verse, we do a chorus. Now, when the tune ends, we end actually with the intro. So we go 2 times. And we play the same progression as the intro, but without the 2/4 bars. So we're gonna go E, D, A, and then end on E. Take your time with this one. There are a lot of parts in there, from the lead parts to the rhythm to the strumming to maybe some new chord shapes. So be patient. And to help you put this together even more, you're going to want to grab my fretboard guide at the first link down below. This is going to show you the scale patterns that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And it's exactly what the Allman Brothers were using when they're moving from one position to the next. They're really just outlining the chords. So just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. You can download it. It's completely free. You can print it out, keep it on your music stand or on your desktop as just a really useful resource when you're putting all this together. Also, stay tuned. I am going to post another lesson diving more into soloing on this song, even though there is a lot of soloing in the sort of just main guitar part, we're going to talk more about the solo as well. So stay tuned for that. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in another video real soon.